Okay, Stephen, just a chance to, it was just, I think, a couple of weeks ago that you and the Colorado Avalanche went head-to-head. That was an amazing game. I guess what do you take away from that game that's maybe been lacking, maybe since then, in the group's effort?
Yeah, the last couple of games have obviously been tough here at home. Coming off the road trip, but we thought we did well, and hasn't really translated to the last few games. So I think some of the positives we take away from that game was just how hard we checked. Obviously, they got a couple superstars that like to go back and forth, give and goes, and I think we got to do a better job playing the body on those two guys. And their talent, they're going to get their looks and stuff like that. We just got to minimize those. So I think if we do a good job skating, using our feet to check, and not being poking and stuff with your sticks, and that's when you get into penalty trouble and stuff. So we don't want to give them looks in the power play, and I think we'll be okay.
It's an early game against the Avalanche, and it was just the other day that the coach, your coach, was saying he feels there needs to be a little bit more energy. How can you guys manufacture the energy in an afternoon game, something you haven't had a lot of?
I think we got to play a little bit more structured. I think the turnovers have been, things that are affecting us and kind of biting us in the butt. And I think if we just stick to our structure and simplify, trying to force plays in, especially against a good D-core that can get up the ice and join in the offensive rush. I think if we do a good job putting pucks behind them, making them turn, going, finishing checks, and it's just the simple things like that can wear a team down like this. And, it's an early game. You don't have the morning skate to kind of get ready. You just kind of jump into the fire right away. So I think if we do a good job of that, it's just simplifying, then I think we'll be in good shape.
How have you liked your game?
I've been happy with my game.
Yeah.
Obviously, the offense hasn't been where I'm hoping it was, in terms of putting pucks in net, but I know that's not my job to do that strictly. But I think I've done a good job with Lottie and Yarny creating energy and just staying consistent. I think our line's been good. When we know what we're going to get from each guy on our line, and that's what makes it easy to play with. When you know you can count on Lottie and Yarny to be in the right spots, and we're going to go in there and forecheck and maybe get a puck back. That's when we're going to get our looks, and hopefully they start going in.
Great to see. Well, first of all, I know injuries have been such a big storyline all year for your team, but how great was it to see Dakota Joshua back out there, Willie getting closer, just knowing that Dakota's had to go through so much as well.
Yeah, it's great to see those guys, and I know it's been killing them not being able to be on the road with the guys and stuff, and just being around the group is therapy for those guys in terms of the mental side of things. And physically, obviously, it's tough to deal with any kind of injury like that, and especially with DJ when you don't know how long that's going to last, right? You got to wait for that kidney to heal up. So I know he's been happy, just seeing him at practice the last couple of days and being around the guys is good for him, and it's definitely going to be a big boost when we get those guys back.
Last one for you, it's a big pivot, but MLSE and the WW have got a partnership coming out, a new initiative. I wonder about your background or history watching wrestling as a kid or maybe even as an adult.
Yeah. I just mentioned my mom wouldn't let me when I was a kid. It was too violent. So as the years have gone on, I've followed, maybe not followed it a little bit more, but when I see clips and stuff, I'll watch it. And then I went a couple of years ago in Raleigh, like I mentioned there, and I absolutely loved it. I went with a couple of the guys, so I think I'm going to be maybe going to that. So I think I might go check it out.
Stevie the Hammer Lorentz.
That's it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
Good luck
thank
today.
You. Appreciate
Thanks.
it.